wish these people would sleep. But it's okay. We gonna work through it. So for those who love my voice, this whole video will be me talking and kinda giving you some haircut sounds. But first, I wanted to show you guys this concoction, because it's gonna wasn't sure if I felt what I wanted to feel. But baby, let me tell you, that second half. I got some small scissors for the fine hairs. I got some small scissors for the fine hairs. Baby, let me tell you, that second half. I honestly didn't know I was feeling anything until I got out of the car. And it was time to go inside for the concert. And once I got outside, once I stepped foot on the pavement, I was like, oh, I don't think there's a pavement underneath me. I'm high. This is what it feels like to be on a cloud. This must be because, did I just lock my car? Did I leave anything in the car? Do I have my keys? These are all the things that were going through my mind. But I felt relaxed. So I go into the concert. And it's like this group of people, looks like a choir. And you know, they're supposed to like stand on risers. They were. But I didn't see them. I just saw people floating. And I was like, oh yeah, no. This hit. This officially hit. So, luckily, wasn't a packed concert. So I was able to have a whole row of seating to myself. And I sat in the middle. And for some reason, when I sat in the middle, I felt the whole room spin. But not spin like a drunk. Spin like I was floating. I'm just gonna get the clip out. So yeah, I thought that they were floating on stage and that the room was like just in air. So I said, okay, I need a wall or something. So I went and I took a seat and I leaned up against, luckily, like this brick wall they had. It felt so good. But I gotta say, I had the time of my life. When I was sitting down at first, I thought, oh my god, this is lasting forever. I couldn't remember a place I've been other than that auditorium because it felt like this was never gonna end. But then when it was over, was just hungry. Here, I was like, yeah, it was different. But a very good different. And obviously from there, I taught myself how to roll even better. And now, we out here. Did my friend know that I was high? I don't think anybody could have hid. I was messed up. Oh, I lied. I do remember. I got Chinese food that night. Best decision ever. And I remember my friend asking me, how'd I like the concert? What was I gonna say? I just said it was amazing. You did great. I don't remember any of it, nor was I really focusing on it. But it was a good time. And then when she found out that I knew how to roll, we went and smoked again. I just think it was hilarious because I was never actually, my body wasn't feeling anything unless I was doing it by myself. Because I guess, I don't know, I think for first time smokers, sometimes there's like, I guess a seal that they have to break or something. That's how I look at it. There's like a seal to your lungs, and once you break that seal, you finally experience what everybody else was talking about. But the first couple times, you might not break it. Okay. Cool cut, bro. Just gonna wet it up so we can style it a little bit. And that's it. Oh yeah, and then from there on, I was kind of like the go-to. Papers, everything. I didn't actually sell product on my campus because I didn't want to get kicked out. I would just sell things that people had to have in order to use the product, because everybody needs some papers or some cigars or something. So I made a little halfway business from that. Now it's completely legal in New York, and if I have time, I'm gonna smoke some before I go to work, and come back from work and edit this so I can post it for you guys. Hopefully this story was relaxing but also entertaining, and I have so many more stories on the